Good morning. As you guys can see, I'm just getting out of work. Excuse the seatbelt sound. It's going off right. So usually I like doing these videos in the morning because I get to clear my head and then I kind of get like clear thoughts. I always feel like I'm better on the road, you know. So in the Michael Joy 2 Wallace, that's kind of how that was created. So as it's sprinkling out here in Southern California, and I'm on my way home to go see my beautiful wife, I was thinking, why is Tom Brady not first ballot worthy? I understand that's what the title says, but I actually have to take it back. He's first ballot worthy. He's not my first ballot worthy. So let's just clear the air on that. So before I get to the conversation between the comparisons between Mahomes and why we can enjoy Mahomes and why we couldn't enjoy Tom Brady, I would like to congratulate. I was waiting. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for Jalen Hurts to fall on his face. Excuse me. I was waiting for Jalen Hurts to fall on his face so quick, but he never, ever did. Okay. You know how you guys always have that conversation in the barbershop sometimes? It always goes like this. Well, you guys don't ever remember the losers from the Super Bowl. This is the first Super Bowl I've ever seen where I didn't really think that there was a loser. I honestly felt like, even with Jalen's fumble mistake, if you haven't watched Super Bowl already, sorry for you. Um, the fumble, scoop, and score, I think it was by Bolden or Molden, one of the two. Both of them used to play for Arizona, just saying. So the reason why I have to bring up Jalen is because I kept waiting for him to fail. I even was talking, I'm like, okay, is it going to be the Alabama Jalen Hurts or is it going to be the, Oklahoma Jalen Hurts? Which one are we about to get after that fumble? And I'm thinking, okay, the next 8 passes is going to throw a pick. I think it was the second pass. It got tipped, but not picked. And ever since that tipped pass, he was flawless. He did everything he could absolutely do to win that Super Bowl. The only difference in the game was, now let me just tell you a little bit of history about Sports ATV. So we did a quarterbacks ranking. Mahomes was number 2 for me. I can already tell you guys right now that will not be the same story next season when we do our top quarterbacks in the NFL. And I can also promise when I tell Big Chief that there will no longer be Baker Mayfield on that list either. But like I said, major props for Jalen Hurts. I can't give him enough credit for the way he played against that team, the way they showed up, the way they showed out. But now look, I already see the comments. We're not about to. I don't owe Mahomes. I don't owe him an explanation for nothing because I had him number 2 to Russell Wilson. I know. You didn't like Russell Wilson. You still don't. But when Russell Wilson bounces back, you're going to be thinking, maybe he's not done. So Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league And I never in my life ever felt that for Tom Brady. And I could go on and on about how for a decade in between his first Super Bowl wins and his last Super Bowl wins, that he was a 500 quarterback in the playoffs, and that he threw more interceptions and touchdowns during that span. But nobody wants to hear that. Skip Bayless got on the offensive and was like, you know what? Mahomes is not the quarterback that everybody thinks he is. You know, in his 2 playoff games, he's thrown 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. But now, Big Chief, because I know you're watching, I told you one of my main predictions about the Super Bowl. I said Mahomes will play flawless. He will not throw one pick. I said that. You can go back and look at the tape. I thought this was going to be Mahomes' coming out party. And I kept saying it over and over. I pulled a Skip Bayless. Philly's defense, Philly's offensive line, Philly's wide receivers, Philly's running backs, everything about that team except for coaching, quarterback, and tight end was better on Philadelphia. But they couldn't beat that Mahomes. They just couldn't beat. They couldn't beat Mahomes when it came down to it. And it was just that simple. Now, here's the question. Why can you enjoy Mahomes and why you cannot enjoy Brady? There's, okay, excuse the comment, but when you watch Tom Brady and when you watched his arrogant, smug, like, just his attitude was terrible. I never once, or I've never heard anybody say that Tom Brady is humble. You know what I have heard about Tom Brady? He's hardworking. I've never ever heard anybody say that he's humble. Never. If you can find one video where somebody's saying that Tom Brady is humble, I'd be shocked. Out of my face, I'd be shocked. I can enjoy Patrick. I can enjoy Patrick sling the ball, and I'm getting sick and tired of the he's Brett Favre comments. And no, that's not a shot at you, Daniel. I was hearing that for the last 2 weeks. Oh, he's too much like Brett Favre. He's not going to beat the Eagles defense. Oh, the secondary is too good. Oh, Kansas City doesn't have a real wide receiver to throw to. Over and over and over and over. And I just kept getting sick of it. So, Big Chief, when you said it, I instantly got not annoyed at the comment, not annoyed at you. I got annoyed at the comment because that's all I've been hearing crap all week. He's better than Brett Favre. And I'm a Favre fan. Just don't tell my wife because she loves Brett Favre too. I promise, if I had to take a quarterback, my 3 favorite quarterbacks I have ever seen, Russell Wilson throws the most beautiful deep ball when healthy. I know you guys are gonna okay, not in order, okay? Because Peyton Manning is still the greatest quarterback of all time to me. I have him way above Tom Brady. If you go into an interview and you say, yeah, Peyton Manning is the one that helped me learn how to read defenses, and you made this public, Tom Brady, how can you say you're greater than somebody if somebody had to teach you something to get what you got? What you are is a hustler. You're not the GOAT. LeBron James, he's not a GOAT. He's a hustler. Now, funny thing, I'm one of those people who say that I would take Kobe over Michael Jordan in a one-on-one contest because I just think that Kobe's long ball would inevitably beat out Jordan's long ball. So that conversation can't be had. Um, even though the Mamba was considered arrogant, he was also considered humble. We never heard that about Jordan. And we dang on sure never heard that about LeBron. I don't know anybody who said, yeah, LeBron James is a humble human being. No. So in the comparison, if you want to put the three Titans up there, we're going to say Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Mahomes. I'm taking Mahomes and Manning over Brady. And you know what? I would take Russell Wilson over Brady too. Honestly, I would. Now, honestly, this all goes back and having the same conversation. Well, who's their coach? And you know what? Give them any coach that maxes their ability and take that guy. Like, it doesn't even matter. Obviously, Tom Brady would have Bill Belichick. Offensively, I actually think you might want to give Peyton Manning Gary Kubiak, or I take that back. Give Peyton Manning, what's his name, that just left Arizona. If you give Peyton Manning him, and then the best Russell Wilson we've ever seen is under. So we'd obviously have to add Pete Carroll. If you give all three quarterbacks their coach, their prime situation, and their prime players, like max out all the ability of everything. If I had to choose between all three, still picking Peyton Manning, and it's not even close. I'm not picking Brady. I'm not picking the guy who looked like he just had a can of SpaghettiOs and then went to. He had a can of SpaghettiOs and then decided to go to the combine. Like, I'm sorry. I can't do it. There's just something about Brady that was just like not complete for me. The first few years, he wasn't really accurate. He threw a lot of interceptions. His touchdowns in the system that he was in was really low. He had a great running game. He had a great offensive line. He had a great defensive line. He had great special teams, punter and kicker, top five, and top five offensive line. So they were always in the party for him to go to the dance. We could talk about his smug, arrogant comment when it comes to the tuck rule. Did anybody see that on Instagram? Maybe it was a fumble. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, really, Tom? Like, really? You're the reason why quarterbacks aren't allowed to be touched. You and Aaron Rodgers are the reason why that balls have to be a certain weightage. Like, you found every way cheat. And Bill Belichick allowed it because you were the captain of the team, you were the leader of the team, and everybody stepped to the beat of your own drum. That's why when you went to Tampa, you were able to walk into people's houses that wasn't even the right house, and it was okay because you're Tom Brady. You can do whatever it is you want. You're Mr. Pretty Boy, Mr. Avocado Ice Cream. To your success, Tom Brady, I would never try and take that away from you. I actually commend you because of your lack of arm strength, early your inability to be accurate, which you gained. I give you all the credit for that. But you were never the guy to watch. I don't know anybody. You know when you became watchable? When you hit 40. Because it's like, daggone, how is a 40-something-year-old doing this? And you know what? That's when I paid attention to you the most. When you turn 40. That's when I start to respect Tom Brady as a football player. Everything before that, everybody likes to talk about how, oh, he's doing this, he's doing this. Your greatest years were with Randy Moss. Facts. Yeah, you and LeBron played longer than everybody else. You were supposed to do more than anybody else. You guys are both capable. So yeah, you guys just heard it. LeBron James is Tom Brady, and neither one of them are the GOAT. Just saying. Um, so let's go to a little bit of the comments. Kingsbury with Manning. No, not Kingsbury with Manning. I'm talking about Bruce Arians with Peyton Manning. Manning always. Montana is always. Um, to me, Peyton Manning. I'm sorry, Joe Montana's going to be up there. I would put Joe Montana above Peyton Manning. I mean, I would put Joe Montana above Russell Wilson. I don't know about Mahomes. That's the argument right now. But you know what, man? The real Joe Montana had some smooth feet. Like people that West Coast offense, I never seen somebody smoothly step up into a pocket. There's a reason why Tom Brady has the ability to step up into a pocket like that. He learned it from Joe Montana. Like, you know. So just about home. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Post day Super Bowl conversation about quarterbacks. I might do another video later today. Um, but thank you guys. Have a great day. Peace. Let's park like that. It's gonna be mad.